right, so it is, it's Wednesday, and I was hoping that we would be able to get through one more paper, because we glued in those 3 pages today, and we just didn't have time, and that's fine. So we're going to do it now, and then from here, you're going to do something on the computer for me. So, okay, sorry, I'm not doing this very well. All right, so then you're going to have to get a paper from the sub, and its little heading says question type 9. So if you don't have that from her, can you please pause me and get up and get that from her? You have some space up top, so I need you to give me a compass rose. So I'm going to say that nobody eats soggy waffles. I'm going to put east and right together. I'm going to put west and left together. So the other thing that they can ask you to do on a coordinate grid is you either adding to the x or subtracting from the x coordinate, or adding to the y, subtracting from the y. So if they're asking you to add on to your x coordinate or your x number, then all you're going to put down is that your x number should get bigger. And if you look at a coordinate grid and you look at your x-axis, because the x is on the bottom, if the number's getting bigger, then you're moving towards the right. So the only other thing that I'm going to put here is I'm going to put right and an arrow that points to the right in parentheses. If you are subtracting from the x coordinate, then I'm going to put that my x number should get smaller. And if you were to look at an x-axis, in order for those numbers to get smaller, then you would be moving back towards 0, which means you would be moving towards the left. So I'm going to put left and an arrow that points to the left in parentheses. If at any point I'm talking too fast, writing too fast, whatever, just pause me, get what you need, and keep going. If you're adding to the y coordinate, so if you look at the y-axis, the one that runs up the side, if the number's getting bigger, then you're going farther up. So if we are adding to the y coordinate, then our y number should get bigger, which means that you should be moving up. And if you're subtracting from the y, then you should be working your way back down to 0. So I'm going to put that my y number should get smaller, which means you would be moving down. So I'll put down and then just an arrow that points down. We're going to try it, and we'll go from there. It says that point A is located at 3, 6. Just humor me. Label your x and y. It says plot point B. I've messed this up already. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, my gosh. Sorry. I thought, I don't know what I was doing. Okay, never mind. All right, point A is located at 3, 6. Holy Hannah. Plot point B by adding 4 units to the x coordinate. I'm going to try to uncap my highlighter. Will you highlight adding 4 units to the x coordinate of point A, and then highlight the other piece of information which says subtracting 2 units from the y coordinate. Adding means adding, but they want you to add 4, and adding to your x meant that you were going right. And then they're asking us to subtract 2 from the y, and subtracting from the y meant that we were going down. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just put point A at 3, 6. So my x is 3, I'll start at 3. My y is 6. I'm going to move up to where 3 and 6 meet, and I'm going to put a dot there, and they're asking me to make that point A, so I'm going to label that as A. If I am adding 4 to my x, that means I'm going to continue to move over on my x-axis. Now I know the x-axis is on the bottom, but even if you want to drag your pencil down and move over from there, do that. So I'm going to add 4 to the x. So I'm going to move over 1, 2, 3, 4 times to the right. They want me to subtract 2 from the y, and subtracting meant go down. So if I've moved over 4 times, I'm going to move down 1, 2 times. That's where they're asking me to plot point B. And then they would like to know where plot or point B, would be. So I'll drag my pencil down. My x is 7. I'll drag my pencil over. My y is 4. On the line here, they are asking you for an ordered pair, an x and a y. So I'm going to show that point B is at 7, 4 on my coordinate grid. This says that point L is located at 4, 5. They want you to plot point M by subtracting 3 from the x coordinate of point L and adding 3 to the y coordinate of point L. If I am subtracting from the x, then I'm going to be moving left. If I am adding to the y, then I'm going to be going up. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is put point L at 4, 5. So I'm going to find the 4 on my x-axis. I'm going to move up to where the 5 would be, and I'll go here. That's L. They're asking me to plot point M by subtracting 3 from the x. And subtracting from the x, we said, was you moving left. So I'm going to move left 3 times. So this is me moving left 1, 2, 3 times. They're also asking me to add to the y, and adding to the y was us going up, and they want me to go up 3 times. So I'm here. This would be me moving up once, me moving up twice, me moving up 3 times. And when I get there, I'm just putting an M. They want to know the location, which means they want an ordered pair, an x and a y. So you just drag your pencil down. I'm at 1. You drag your pencil over. I'm at 8. So I'm going to say that my ordered pair is 1, 8. They're saying that point R is located at 0, 9. So that's my x, that's my y. They want us to plot point S by adding 6 to the x coordinate and subtracting 4 from the y coordinate. If you are adding to the x, then you should be getting bigger and you should be going right. So I'm going to move this way. If we are subtracting from the y means that we're going down. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to move to the right 6 times. I'm going to go down 4 times. They are asking me, and we're just going to do it on here, to put point R at 0, 9. So my x is 0, my y is 9. So I'm literally on the y-axis. And I'm going to say that that's point R. I need to add 6 to the x coordinate. So I'm going to move over 6 times. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They also need me to subtract 4 from the y coordinate. So I'm here. That is 1, that is 2, 3, 4. They want me to plot point S here. So I'm going to put an S there. They're asking where that would be located. But if I drag my pencil down, I'm at 6. If I drag my pencil over, I'm at 5. So I'm going to say that that ordered pair would be 6, 5. The last one on here realistically would be one that you would bring to me, but even still, they're asking us to put point P at 3, 7. It's cut off a little bit, but that would be 1, 2, that would be 3, 4. I only need 3, 7, so I'm going to start at 3. I'm going to go up to where 3 and 7 would meet, and I'm going to put point P there. They want me to put point Q by adding 5 to the x coordinate and adding 2 to the y coordinate. If I add to my x and my x gets bigger, I should be moving to the right. So I'm going to move 5 times. If I add to the y and my y gets bigger, I'm going to be moving up. So I'll move up twice. I'm going to move over 5 times to the right. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It wants me to add 2 to the y coordinate. So that's 1, that's 2. They're asking me to plot point Q here. If I drag my pencil down, this would be 8, because that's 5, 6, 7, and 8. If I drag it over, I'm at 9. So I have an ordered pair that reads 8, 9. Now, normally we would glue this in. I'm going to ask you to put your name on this. Not mine, yours. And please go give this back to the sub so that she can hang on to it and we can glue it in on Monday. From here, you're going back to your Thursday folder. Hang tight. And then you're going to try something for me that says understanding coordinate grids. It will now have a number 6 there. I'm giving you 3 attempts, and it won't turn green until you at least get a 70, which means 11 out of the 15 questions would be right. Everything you need, I promise you, it's in that packet that we've already glued in. So here's mine. Wait. No, it's fine. It would be this one, the coordinate grids and ordered pairs packet. Okay. Everything you need is there. You can take that up to 3 times if you need to, but all I'm looking for is that we're starting to understand. So if you take it and you get at least a 70 or higher, then you can be done and you can move on to the next thing.